On the last installment of the Shovel Knight, I promised you would get 2 things. I lied. Now you get 2. In this episode. I guess. What episode is this? 3? I think we're in 3 by now. I don't care. I'm in for the long haul, baby. I don't care if this takes 5 bazillion Let's Play episodes. Actually, I do, because I don't want to run it for that long. That's stupid. I'm not Northern Lion doing Binding of Isaac. I cannot keep you entertained for 800 episodes. Random deity bless that guy. He tries really hard. Like, the fact that he does so many episodes of his long play series, like, that's not even what it's called, but I'm calling it that, is pretty impressive in and of itself. I know I don't have the patience for something like that. It's just, that's a lot of effort. To be that funny consistently is a lot of effort. If you do Let's Plays, and I applaud you for that, because I try not to do these that frequently, because I'm either not funny enough or I just don't feel like it. Usually a combination of the both. I applaud you, because it actually does take a good deal of effort to be good at Let's Playing. Now, that's not to say that, you know, the Let's Players that are popular on YouTube are all good. Most of them kind of suck. I would be kind of one of those, that's why I don't really do Let's Plays. Mostly because it's a lack of ability to keep people entertained, or they talk over cutscenes. I'm not counting these as cutscenes, so shut up. Or they just think they're really funny and they're not. I never claim to be funny, I claim to try to be funny. Well, okay, on my Twitter I claim to be funny, but whatever. I do anti-humor, whatever. You expect humor, you don't get it. I'm good at what I do. I'm actually really cool, guys, really. Like me. I don't want to be ostracized by the internet community. I don't want to shoot up a school. Oh, is that too topical? Sorry. 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 So, Spectre Knight. This fight's not that hard. First time around, you might have a little bit of trouble with it. It's just a lot of dodging. Not really that bad. These skeleton guys, you actually don't really need to worry about that much. Just kill the one on the platform you're standing on. You can stand on the same platform throughout the entire fight. But he will actually despawn those skeletons after a while, so you don't actually have to worry about them. Also, I should have hit you there. Dick. This fight is a little bit difficult simply because of how long it lasts. It's kind of hard to get hits in on him because of how much he's flying around. So, you are probably in this fight for the long haul. Which is okay, you know, I don't really mind long fights like this. But, it just kind of speaks to the fact that you're going to be in it for a while, so be prepared for that. Also free hits, but I missed it. Yeah. When he gets to about this point in health, when he gets to, like, 3 bubbles, he will make it go dark, which makes him harder to track, which makes the fight a little bit harder. Of course, he'll fly in front of here, which will show you his silhouette. Makes it a little bit easier. You can track the scythe pretty easily because it's pretty much always moving in a area you can see it. And there's that little audio cue, that little swing when he's about to come in and slash at you, so you know when to jump and dodge out of the way. So really, the fight's not that bad. It's actually one of the harder fights, believe it or not. Any fight where you have to dodge around a lot of stuff are pretty hard, and I think there's about 3 of those. Tinker Knight is a really good example. There's a lot of stuff you have to dodge in Tinker Knight. Propeller Knight is also a really good example, and those fights are pretty challenging. They're not really hard, I'd say, but they're pretty challenging. Like, as you can see, I ended on a half hard on that one. I've done better before, but I had items. So yeah. Don't suck. And you'll be able to beat it. It's kind of the tip for Shovel Knight. Other tip for Shovel Knight: in any fight except like Spectre Knight, jump down slash. I guess that's a down slash. It's more of a down pile drive shovel, whatever. Do that, you probably won't lose. All right, so this is a little sort of mini game segment where Shield Knight falls from the sky. Your beloved Shield Knight falls from the sky. Basically, what you want to do: all the enemies will drop fat loots. It's a metaphor, guys. It's a metaphor for the fact that Shovel Knight is drawn in by the loot, and he doesn't want to save Shield Knight because the loot is too powerful, the appeal. When Shovel Knight gets, as you're fighting these guys, Shovel Knight is falling out of the sky, you want to try to stay towards the middle. You're probably not going to be able to kill everything. You shouldn't try to. Just stay toward the middle and rescue Shield Knight, like I just did. Yay, because you're saving your girlfriend. You're on a never-ending quest to do so. Hey, this is great. Yay. But yeah, just stay toward the middle, you'll be able to catch her pretty easily. I say that you need to stay toward the middle because if you don't, you move really slowly and you will not be able to catch her at all. So if you actually care about, you know, not being a douchebag and actually doing what you set out to do in the first place, which is to save Shield Knight, I know I didn't actually show you the intro cutscene, so you wouldn't know that, then do it that way. Also, we're just going to go back and turn in this meal ticket. I don't think I can buy another one. I think the next ones I have to get will be picked up, but let's see. Yeah, alright, yeah, he's out of meal tickets. So the next 3 meal tickets we're going to get are, well, the next 2 are going to be from defeating bosses and getting to that little camp sites thing that we were just at. And it gives us new food. What do we get this time? What do we get? Oh, we got ribs. We got ribs. Alright. So gold is kind of useless if you're not buying items, incidentally, unless you're buying armor, in which case you really only need like the 6,000 to buy the dynamo armor. The upgrades for the shovel are kind of eh. They're okay. They're not great. They're kind of lame. I wouldn't really bother with them. Alright, so we got plenty of time. So let's start with, I usually start with Treasure Knight. I actually find Treasure Knight to be the easiest of the 3 stages that you have access to. I think the Explodatorium Plague Knight stage is actually pretty difficult. And the Plague Knight boss himself is actually pretty difficult. That's just in my experience. I could be completely wrong and you might not have anything remotely akin to the same opinion as me, but I just happen to think he's a pretty difficult boss. Or she. I think it's a he. Because, you know, females can't be knights. Pre-established gender roles. Come on, guys, what are you talking about? This is Middle Ages-ish. Steampunk submarine. You think it's gender equality? Alright. So what we gotta do here is kill. And then we gotta jump to this side, hit the shell, and we'll bust that up. And we go up to this little secret area up here. There's more loot. Yeah, you like the gold, baby. I will advise, if you're gonna get any of the shovel upgrades, get the one that, lets you actually, what is it? The one that lets you dig up entire piles of loot in one sweep, because really it's the only really useful one, because the dynamo armor does what the slash upgrade does, and it's kind of useless as a result. And the, what is it? The thing that lets you shoot sparks when you're at full health is kind of just like, eh, whatever. Most of the time you won't be at full health, so it's not really worth it. But hey, I mean, if you're better than me, and if you want to do it at full health, you know, more power to you. Like I said before, I'm not great at video games. I play them, and people watch for some reason. No, I know why you watch, because I'm funny-ish. I have the ability to be... L'habilité d'être. L'habilité d'être. Oh god, I gotta get that right. Bon français, c'est... je sais pas le mot pour rusty. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I might put up subtitles because I like doing that. Alright, come at me, Moray Eel. I didn't play Mario 64, but you're not as scary. I kind of hate this part because you can't jump on these guys, and I'm so used to jumping on my enemies. I'm just gonna dodge him. He doesn't have any good loot. If you have the alchemy coin, I think you get it in the Explodatorium. This level becomes kind of trivial. Because, actually a lot of levels become trivial. A lot of people chalk up the Phase Locket to being one of the best items in the game, but honestly, I would say that the alchemy coin is one of the best items in the game. Not only do you get additional money for killing stuff, you pretty much kill it instantly, and you can do it from a distance, and it doesn't cost that much magic to use. That's actually pretty cool. Also, I forgot that was there. Also, I might have just fucked myself. No, I'm okay. Okay. If you want to kill this guy really easily, just bounce on him. There we go. Not hard. I think you fight like 2 of those in the level. They're not that bad. They're pretty easy to kill. Alright, tentacles. Oh, lovely. It's like we're in Japan all over again. Everyone on the internet has made that joke. I don't know why I bothered. Bounce or just hit the heads. You gotta hit the heads to kill them. Heh. It's like a microcosm of sex, I guess. That joke wasn't funny. Mike Myers humor. Oh, crap, I missed a... Fuck. Damn it. I missed a secret. Alright, as you can see, there was a secret in the wall. I'm not terribly concerned with getting them all, but I do want to get them for the purpose of showing you. Because, while this isn't a walkthrough, I do like people to be educated on what they gotta do. Alright, so this is the order. kill the first one, the second one, third one, kill it like this, kill it from the platform, and then get up here, and then jump, and down slash on this one. Do it any other order, and you will pretty much die. Almost guaranteed, but not always guaranteed. Alright. Little maze, real quick. Not hard to move through. These will give you red gems? Yeah, alright. So these blocks up here give you red gems. Mine out this little bit. Right. Yeah. Little gold ore. Get some more gems. Alright, are we going into the mini-boss? Yes, we are. Okay, so this is the mini-boss, as you will see in just a second. Yep. Alright, it's a big anglerfish. If you are... Don't start just running to the side immediately, because you might end up getting yourself killed. Best thing I can advise is just stay slightly ahead of this thing, and you won't really have a problem. Jump on his little fishy dude. Oh. Was that my first death? That might have been my second death. I don't remember. Anyway, as I was saying, jump on the fishy dudes, the little fish that it spawns. I don't know why it spawns fish from its mouth. Makes about as much sense as anything, I guess. Or if you want, you can just bounce on the chest the whole time and it can't do anything to you. Also works. It's just as efficient. Ultimately, you're just trying to move to a platform, but, you know, it's kind of up to you. You're just going to get to right about here, and then the chest will open up to reveal a little glowy. Hey, you gotta hit the glowy. You know, like every other boss in every other video game, hit the glowing weak point. Really easy. When he does this, just jump over him. Pretty easy. You might get hit, but if you jump on the treasure chest, no problem. If you're on one of the upper platforms, you really won't have a problem. Pretty much just jump. If you want, you can jump on one of the dudes and get a little bit of height and then hit him again. Really, it's up to you. This mini-boss isn't hard. It might daunt you a little bit the first time that you fight it, but realistically speaking, it's pretty easy. Just, I think it takes like 10, 15 hits. Doesn't spawn any items, unfortunately. It just gives you Chester, who gives you the little anchor that the purple knights that you've seen thus far have been throwing. Which is okay. It's an okay item. It's not that great, though. It has its uses, but it's not that useful. It's pretty good in this level, though. Simply because of the kind of erratic placement of enemies. It can help you get to some of the harder reach ones. Well, I say that. It's mostly just useful for getting to them and killing them a little easier without having to put yourself through too much strain. Also, you don't even have to kill everything in this room. I'm just doing it because really easy to kill these stingrays if you just hit them from the side while climbing on the ladders. All in all, not a bad level. It's one of my favorite levels, actually, the Iron Whale. I think it's got a lot going for it, and it has a lot of really nice mechanics. It could have been just another really simple water level, and the fact that it isn't, I find to be really, really nice. Simple water levels are simple, and this is not that simple. So this is great. Alright, you can probably see what to do here. Just jump. Fuck. If you mess it up, try to land off to this side, because you won't land in the spikes. If you fall off screen, you will fall back to this screen, so be careful. Very easy to die. Very easy to hit those spikes. Of course, even that is made trivial later on in the game, but... Fuck. Damn it. Shit. Spikes are easy to traverse later in the game because of an item you get, but I'm getting off topic. Anyway, jump on the missiles, don't be terrible. It actually lags a little bit when the missiles fire off, so it'll occasionally get imprecise. This knight, you can fight him. Easy strategy for these guys, get really close to them and wait for them to go into the sword stance, where they're gonna slash at you. Makes things a lot easier. If they end up on that, well, you gotta wait. And come over here, get the chest. Bada bing, bada boom, Shovel Knight.